Honorable jury, domain experts, organizers, and everyone, a very good morning to all of you. I am Dr. D.K. Sharma, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of the Forest Force of Gujarat State. We all know that conservation of ecology, including all species, is very important. And COVID has taught us to conserve the nature. Gujarat has a flagship species that is Asiatic lion.
Actually, will you please make this as a presentation, a slideshow type? Because we are getting two slides, so each of them are becoming little smaller in size, difficult to read. So if you can make it a presentation, slideshow, then we can see a bigger screen.
Yeah,
To facilitate.
Lion is country's pride. It is in our national emblem. And as we know, Gir forest in Gujarat is the last abode of Asiatic lion, and it is scheduled one species. In IUCN red list, it is now categorized as endangered, and it was on the brink of extinction, and we brought it back to almost stable population. Government of India had started Project Tiger, Project Elephant, but Lion Project was not there, and it is the total effort of the State Forest Department. Uh, Before telling what we had done, I would like you all to see the outcomes of the efforts. The bar chart shows the rise of population. It has increased from 523 to 674 in last 5 years, which shows that there has been an increase of about 29% population over the 5 years. And the good part is that Asiatic lions area distribution has spread to 9 districts. Uh, in the initially stage, it was restricted to one district only. With our efforts, it has spread to 9 districts, and area coverage has increased to 30,000 square kilometers. And during last 5 years, if we see, there has been an increase of about 36% of area increase, which is quite substantial. It gives lot many challenges, and tremendous efforts are needed. Uh, as far as population is concerned, we counted last year, it is 674. Good part is that we have 206 males, 309 females, and 159 cubs. So new recruits are there, which reflects the stability in the population. Uh, Next. It has been planning, hard work, interventions, and all round management interventions, community participation, enforcement of legal provisions, habitat improvements, use of modern technology, and human resource management. If we broadly classify what interventions we did to get these wonderful results, uh, number one is habitat. As the area is increasing, their area spread is increasing. We are making more and more area suitable for lion, and habitat is being developed in surrounding areas where it could settle or down as its population increases. Uh, Earlier, it was restricted to only Gir protected area, which is about 1400 square kilometer. Now we have concept of Greater Gir. So Greater Gir means all the areas around the Gir Sanctuary and National Park, which should be developed, looking into the fact that its population is spreading outside the protected areas. So we have to maintain corridors, we have to develop private lands, we have to do community awareness, and we have been doing all these jobs exceptionally well. And therefore, the lion is now settling down to other areas outside protected areas also. uh, it is the prey base which matters. We are doing breeding. We have established breeding centers for soft release of the prey base, and meta populations, the small populations which are there all over the area, and scattered populations. We are monitoring them daily, and doing a lot of work for seeing that they are safe. And as far as community resilience and man animal conflict is concerned, we have started C Mitra Yojana in 500 villages where we have Friends of Lion. They act as link between forest department and communities and help us during difficult times. We have communities, environmentalists, NGOs, research organizations We keep on interacting with them and find out the solutions. Then information, education, conservation, incentives and compensation in case of any man-animal conflict. We have quick response teams. Rescue centers have been there, very important. If lion goes in a very human habitation, we rescue it and bring it to the rescue centers. Then eco-development committees have been formed, which enhances the income of the people from ecotourism. Uh, there are open wells all around the area. Uh, there have been incidents of lions accidentally falling in these wells. So we have constructed well parapets. Till now, about 43,000 wells have been covered with parapet walls. The most important part which we have taken done during last few years is state of the health is being monitored. We have dedicated 4 lion ambulances. If there is any issue regarding lion getting injured, immediately our lion dedicated lion ambulance goes there and picks up and brings to the veterinary center. We have established modern veterinary facilities with x-ray machines, operation theaters, dedicated veterinary doctors, serum analyzers, CR system, and whatnot. So we have established veterinary facilities with dedicated hospitals, and we are doing regular health surveillance of all the lions which are moving in the area. In the wild, and if the health center and get SMSs and rescue teams all over the area. We have done vaccination against virus also. There was CDV issue about 2 years back, so we did vaccination also. And we have quarantine and isolation facilities developed in case of any disease. We prevent its transmission to other lines. And going ahead, we have established one genomics research project for its long-term conservation, which is now establishing doing genomics core, banking, DNA banking core, diagnostic care, bioinformation care.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Could you please conclude your presentation in next 2 minutes?
Pardon?
Could you please conclude your presentation in next 2 minutes?
Yeah. Using the technology, we purchased radio collars and put on the lions, 75 lions. Basically, the purpose was one lion each pride should be radio collars, so that we know the movement of the lions in the area. What is their range area? It helps in planning. It helps us in rescue, and we have wonderful data how the lions have been moving in the areas, how they have been behaving. So this is helping us in our planning. We have modern wireless system, immediate network is there. We have camera traps, which gives lot of information. We have real-time data and surveillance system. We have radio collars on the lions, and we have given tablets to our staff so that movement of the staff is monitored and any information is shared from field to control rooms immediately. So these are the modern technology. We are purchasing drones and CCTVs at camera at strategic locations like checking Naka sensitive points. So this is the wonderful task we have done in that, and results are there. Villages are very supportive to us, and with lion population increasing, we have very tremendous challenges, but we have been meeting them. And with modern technology and community involvement, lion population has become stable. As far as whale shark conservation is concerned, we all know it is Schedule 1 species. It travels all over the world from Australia to Southeast Asia, and it is Schedule 1 species. But there have been incidents of killing of whale shark due to basically they were targeted by for poaching and even by catch in other fisheries. Uh, but due to its various products like liver oil, it used to be traditionally it was fished out. But we launched this project with the help of WTI and Tata Chemicals in our Saurashtra area. We focus on the community, which is fisherman community in that area. We involved religious leaders of that area, They invoked religious and emotional feelings, calling it a beloved daughter. In fact, the whale shark is coming to Gujarat coast for giving birth to the new ones. So our religious leader Morari Bapu called that this is the daughter of the land and it is coming to our home for delivery purpose. So this invoked religious and emotional feelings, and people stopped fishing it. And for department started with compensation for net sacrifice. If by chance, by mistake, a whale shark was caught in the net, the fishermen used to cut the net and release the fish, and we are paying the compensation to the fisherman. So the communities are very supportive, NGOs are very supportive, and till now we have released more than 800 whale sharks in the sea. So it has been wonderful saving this whale shark, which is the biggest fish on the earth and in the sea. And we have done a great job by, rescuing more than 800 whale sharks, which is a scheduled one species. So this is a brief gist. Of course, I can tell you in details, but a brief detail of the wonderful job we have done for the wildlife conservation. Thank you.
I'm sure you must be getting a lot of pleasure in doing your work. But just listening to this also make me feel very good about the conservation you are doing, not only for the lions but also the whale shark.
Thank you,
It's
madam.
really good.
Thank you,
I
madam.
must appreciate you.
Thanks a lot.
Very nice.
Thanks a lot.
साहब बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत बढ़िया है. I think this wildlife has to be preserved. My only concern is your area of coverage for lions have gone up, but the number of lions proportionally have not gone that high, because from 500 odd they have gone to 670 something, whereas your area has increased almost 300, about 3 times or so. So that is a concern.
So we are happy that new areas are being occupied by the lions, and I call it that they are conquering their lost territory in the past, in which they were not there. But good part is that they are not going and there and roaming and coming back. They have settled down there at new habitations, and we seek that there will be increase in the population. But if we consult the wildlife experts, an increase of about 30% increase in population over 5 years is considered as excellent growth of the population.
Good,
and
good.
looking at the fact that 159 cubs are there while counting was done last year, it shows that new recruits are coming up and population is going well and stable towards sustainability. Thank you.